Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's going to be a very quick get ready with me video. I just wanted to show you a simple, easy look that you could wear to work, going to the grocery store, going to the doctor's office, but also looks like you took some time to get ready. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And if you do, would you please consider hitting that subscribe button and notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Okay, you guys, come get ready with me. So I thought I would just make a little video, a little get ready with me. This is the routine I usually do to get ready for work. So it's pretty basic and it's a great for everyday look. It does take, just little effort and time. So yeah, I just thought it would be fun to do that. What I do normally wear on a day-to-day basis. And normally I wear a blue scrub top, but today I thought it would be a little extra for you guys. So yeah, I'm even actually going to do my brows on camera, which I normally do not do. I'm going to show you the products I use for my brows. So the first one is the Maybelline Brown Ultra Slim, and the shade I use is Black Brown. And what I do, of course, I use my 10 times mirror for this because I cannot see anything. Actually thinking about getting contacts, which will be interesting. So what I do is I normally just go in from the tail end here and I just go back and forth. I'm just kind of filling it in. I'm not trying to be super precise or anything. And I'm using a pretty light hand. And I tend to want to bring it up here instead of going down as much as possible. So I'm just going back and forth. And then I do the same for the lower eyebrow. And you'll see I have a lot of mess ups because I'm not being super precise, but I'll show you how I clean that up. And then I go here and I just do a few flicks. And then I comb everything through. And right here I do have a mess up, and I'll show you how I just clean that up real fast. I just take a pointy Q-tip and just kind of wipe that away. So that is basically what I do for my eyebrow. There is a little step that I do in a few minutes, but I'll just do my other eyebrow and come right back. So after I filled in all my brows, I do use the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder, and I use mine in granite. So it looks like this. And I actually use mostly this shade here, which I thought was going to be a gray when I first got it. I'm like, oh gosh, what is this? But it does, no, it does not come out as gray. It just comes out as a very soft black, which that's, my hair color. So the reason why I do this is I feel like it sets that pencil down even further. And I do go through here just a touch, add any extra that I would like through the front. I'm trying not to fill those in as much anymore, just trying to make them more natural. And that is pretty much it that I'm doing for my eyebrows. I will set them after all my makeup is done. So what do you all do for a living? Are you working? Are you guys working from home? What is everybody doing, with their jobs? We went back last June. I think it was June 3rd or something. So I've been back to work this whole time. We've been very fortunate at my work, knock on wood, that none of our employees came down with COVID. And yeah, so we've been pretty lucky. And being in the dental field, I feel very fortunate about that. So put in the comments below what you guys do for a living. I'm super interested to know about that. Okay, so after I get my eyebrows on, I do go in with my eye primer. And lately I've been using this. I found it on Amazon. I'll link it in the description box below. But yeah, I got it on Amazon. It was a set of 3. It kind of reminded me of the P. Louise. And I actually did a little TikTok on it to compare with the P. Louise. And I'm actually using the number 1 because the number 2 I think was a little dark for me. And it came with this, a number 2, and a white. So yeah, I've been really liking them. I know I said at one time my Believe Beauty would be all I use. And honestly, I still kind of stand by, well, I do stand by that. It just, I do need to try other products as well, but I still do love the Believe Beauty. I think for $5 or $4.50, it's an amazing primer. But this one I really like too. I do have dry eyelids, so I do find that it's fine. It doesn't, grab onto all of the dry spots. So yeah, I've been enjoying it a lot, and you see how it does cancel out the redness as my Believe Beauty does as well. Actually, I have a little bit left on my finger, and I'm going to put this on my nose. Um, I just, forgot. I used to do this a lot late or before, and I forgot about it, and I just kind of been hearing about it again, and so I just been doing it, instead of my Elf. I still use the Elf, but the foundation I'm using today does not require a primer. All right, so the shadow I'm going to use today, this is one I use quite often. I do switch between this one and my ColourPop, that's coconut palette. But this one I thought would be great to show you guys. I think I've used it before, but you can get it right at Walmart, and it's the Profusion palette. And this is just the nudes. I just do very simple looks for work. And the shade that I go into on my lid is called Flurry. It's right here in the corner, and I just load up a brush, or sometimes I just even use my finger, and I put it pretty much all over the lid. I do try to focus right here in the inner corner, and I even bring it up a little bit. Use my finger even. Like I said, I'm not very fancy on my everyday look, especially for work. And then I go in with clay, and sometimes I mix it here with the Tarte. And I'm a mixer. I just like mixing a bunch of shades and see what I come up with. And I just lay that lightly in my crease. And I just go back and forth. All right, I just switched brushes, and now I'm using the Morphe M573. And I'm just using the shades that I told you, clay and Tarte. I'm just going in circular motions and swiping, and nothing really fancy. But once all of the product is pretty much off the brush, I do move towards my eyebrow a little bit more, just to add some color up there. When I'm done there, you can even leave it like this, or I just always go in with like a little deeper shade, and I'm just going to grab that one here, and that one is the shade Indulge. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that. And I think I did use this the other day in a video. I just feel like I did. Either it was on here or TikTok. I don't know. I get everything all confused anymore. But yeah, I just add just very little in the outer corner. And I'm just using the same brush as I did. I'm just not going as high. Just kind of staying here, circling it out, moving it towards the center of the lid just slightly. And that is pretty much it on that. And I'm just going to go in with my Glam Light. I always do. I do line my upper eyelid probably 97% of the time. Very rare do I not. And if you guys want to see how I do my wing eyeliner, I just put out a video on that, because I know with hooded mature eyes, it's not an easy process. Yeah, I struggle with my little wing all the time. It's always a work in progress with me as well. So it's not easy with hooded mature eyes. So this is pretty much my go-to. It's just a slight little wing for my work and every day. You can see how fast that took me. It was a very quick process. And now I'm just going to move into my complexion. I have put on my moisturizer, sunblock, all the good fun stuff. I didn't prime because today I am using the CoverGirl Outlast, and I use the shade Creamy Natural. I actually really love this foundation. I think it's great for when I go to work. It eliminates my priming, so that's a step that it eliminates. I think it's long wearing. Now, if you have dry skin, I highly suggest that you use a lot of moisturizers. Maybe even a little oil you can mix in with that. It is pretty full coverage. So that is the shade there. And I can't remember. I think it is a little too light. Sometimes I do add a little mixer in it just to deepen it up. But today yeah, I think it's close enough. I always use a brush and sponge with my foundation. I just feel like it goes on better that way. I feel like it gets absorbed in the skin a lot deeper and quicker, easier. And when I put this on, I tend to, as you can see, I'm kind of bouncing and swiping. And with me, I have an oily nose, so I usually go in there last with less product on my brush. Then I go in with a dampened sponge. I don't have any product on it at this time. I'm just picking up any foundation that might be just sitting on top of my skin. At that time, you can evaluate if this is enough product or if you want more. I find that this is really helping with looking cakey. Instead of picking up more product with my sponge after, putting it on with the brush. This way I'm taking off and only putting on in the areas that could use a little bit more coverage. Okay, so that's all blended in, went on pretty easily. I used pretty much two full pumps, and I put a little bit extra on my chin because I'm one of these people that do this all day. So I tend to put a little bit more product there. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I do want to try this today. I forgot I had it. I got it in my BoxyCharm, and it's by Tula. And what it is a Rose Glow. It says Rose Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. So, and I was looking at it, and it does have like little, is that the only product? Oh no. Like, is that the only product that's in there? No, it goes all the way up. But there is like a shimmer or a glow type situation going on there. So I'm just going, oh boy, I'm just going to put it under my eyes. I don't know if that was too much, but it is there. There is a cooling effect, and I'm just going to kind of tap that in. Hopefully this doesn't disturb foundation. I think next time I'll put that on under my foundation. Gosh, you could probably use that even as a highlighter, because as you can see, I got some kind of luminosity for that. Let's do it. I'm just going to put this right here. It's super pretty. Okay, I'm just going to kind of tap that in with my sponge. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. So let's try it. And like I said, there is a cooling effect to that. Then I don't know if you've seen my Ulta haul, not haul, but when they had the 21-day sale, I've been using this Tarte Shape Tape, and mine is the Ultra Creamy. I think I went a little too light on this, but that's okay. It's fine. It's not super, super light. Coming in the summer months, this will not work for sure. But I've been really loving this. And I just go in and start blending in. And of course, I always lift the side of my eye or put it on the side of my eye and go up. I just feel like that does, lift the eye a little bit. And right here, I use most of the product right in the inner corner because that's where my most of the darkness is. And I have like these permanent glass marks here from wearing glasses. And hopefully, like I said, at some point, I'm going to be getting some contacts. I haven't thought about getting a pair of colored contacts just to try them, just to see what it looks like. Have you guys ever used colored contacts? If so, I really would like to hear about it. And if you know, if you have used them and there's a brand that you know and trust, if you could put that in the comment below so I can have an idea of where to look. I've never had contacts. I'm afraid that I'm going to be such a baby about it. There was one time I did wear one contact. I had scratched the cornea in my eye, and they actually put a contact in. My father-in-law at the time, he was a ophthalmologist, he put a contact in my eye to protect it from, the constant scratching. So that's the only time I wear a contact, and I will say it was different. Okay, so that's with the concealer, and like I said, I've been really enjoying it. Now, when I used it in my one video, I didn't set it, but I do need to set this just slightly. There's a lot of fine lines, and I do feel like I do have to, like I said, just set it slightly to prevent that from going in those lines. So what I'm using is a little Becca here. It's a brightening powder that I found at TJ Maxx on one of my shopping trips. And I go in just a little bit, you guys, with this powder because this is such a thicker concealer. I don't want to make it look cakey. So I'm using just a little bit. And then I even wipe my hand and wipe away the rust. Okay, so the next steps I've been doing a lot lately, and I'm telling you, it is working with keeping my products in place longer. I mean, they don't stay completely in place because, like I said, I wear a mask all day long. I don't think there's anything that is completely mask proof for like over 8 hours. So, but these next few steps are working, and we got to do what we got to do that we're wearing masks. We're in that new little world of it is what it is. We have to do what we can do to make our makeup last. So I know this may seem like a lot of steps or a lot of product, which it is, but I do want my makeup to stay on. Right now, I've been using the Kimchi, his Puff Puff Pass powder, and I don't know if this is contributing to my makeup staying on longer, but it has been staying on longer. Now, I'm not going to use tons of product on here because this foundation is a little drier. So I'm just pretty much tapping around the edges. Now, around my chin and nose, I do wear a little bit more because, like I said, I'm one of these people. And then on the nose, it tends to rub off easier, and up here by my glasses. All right, and this is the other thing that I think is making things work, but I've just been loving this. You'll be seeing this a lot on my channel. It's Makeup by Makeup Revolution. It is their Conceal and Define. It's 16-hour wear. I just love this. From the way it mists, from the way my makeup looks after I apply it, the powder, it just kind of melts it right into the skin. And it does still leave like a nice glow. One of these little fans from Amazon will come in handy to speed up that process. I'm going to go in with my Kimchi. This is just a bronzer. I don't really contour when I go to work or something, just to run around town and go to the grocery store or whatever. I save that for special occasions. So right now I'm just going to bronze the face, add some color. And I just love this Kimchi. I know I've brought it on my channel a lot. Again, it's just one of those products that are that good. I feel like it's the perfect bronzing shade for me at this time of year. And little product is needed. And I feel like it just blends so nice. Here in Michigan, we're having a good week. Been high 70s, low 80s. But again, we'll blink, and tomorrow it's supposed to be like in the 60s. So Michigan does this to us this time of year. We'll have one day it's 80. I'm not even kidding you guys. Next week, we're going to be in the 50s again. So, I mean, it's just ridiculous. What's the weather like in your state? How lucky are you right now, or how unlucky are you right now? All right, and I'm also going to use Kimchi's highlighter. I'm sorry, I keep using this stuff, but I swear I just love it. I just love his products. His products are not accentuating any of my fine lines. All right, another Kimchi product. Okay, you guys, I know. But again, it is so cute. But this is a new shade I got. I got another shade during my Kimchi video. I loved his products so much that I went and ordered some more because he had a sale. He had a sale, you guys. So this one is in the shade Vacation. And I'm just going to show you. This is one of the shades in it. And this is the other shade in it. So you can get two different shades. What I've been doing is just kind of mixing them together and going in. And going lightly because they are pigmented. Okay, if you feel like you've put on too much, uh, here it looks fine, and here it looks really like a lot. But you got to take in consideration there's tons of bright light, not tons, but there's a lot of bright lights on me, so everything is going to be magnified. So I just kind of calm that down a little bit, and now I go in with my spray again. And I am not shy with that setting spray at all. It's not drying. Again, if you can just see it, look, it added that nice luminosity back into my skin. I just love that stuff. I mean, I just cannot believe more people are not just screaming about this. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me, you guys. All right, now I'm going to use my Revlon Cover Stay in Rose. And I haven't even used this yet. I got it the other day. I like it. It is a little dry, but it's color stays. Hopefully it'll stay on all day. I'm also going to use Revlon's lipstick. It's in the shade Untold Stories. I absolutely love this lipstick, so hopefully the two will look okay together. Oh, yeah. And I'm also going to go in with this Catrice. It's like a lip balm. I really have been enjoying this just to add a little bit of moisture to my lips. Use this darker shade Indulge. And just put it on my lower lashes. I'm going to switch up brushes and go into a clay here. Blend this together more. I'm going to go use this it's like a highlighter. I'm going to go in the inner corner and put a little bit at my brow bone. And like those little steps are all optional. If you are running out of time, skip it. So what I've been setting my eyebrows with is something I seen on TikTok. I'm shocking. But it's called 24-hour edge tamer. So I don't know. I think this is for either hair, beards. I have no idea. But it looks like this, and oh, it does smell good. And what I do is just take a little bit, like that much, and I put it on my cap, on the cap here. Then I bought these on Amazon. They're like these little spoolies. I think it came in a pack of, I don't know, 200. And this really does work and keeps your eyebrows in place wherever you want your eyebrows to go all day. So what I do is I comb mine all upward. And you can always add more if you like, but I like to go in with very little at first. This is like glue. So I do this with my brows first. So it's going to look crazy for a minute. So and then I just go back and kind of tame the ones I want over. Keep the ones I want a little crazy. Okay, so the only other problem with that is it does set pretty fast. So you got to work fast because, and I'm going in with a different spoolie with none of the glue on it, because the more you keep going over it, it's like glue. It starts setting and becoming hard and won't do anything. Okay, so the only other thing I need to do is my lashes. And I do curl them all the time. This I don't skip. I don't skip this step because my eyelashes just kind of go straight out. And I'm just going to use my Lash Princess. It's the False Lash Effect. It's a great mascara, really, honestly. And I just look down in my mirror. Just helps keep it away from my upper lid and getting all over the place. And I kind of do this kind of application. All right, you guys, this is my everyday go-to look for work, and actually I'm going to the doctor, so this is what I would just do on days like that. So yeah, you could tweak it this however you like. If you want your makeup to stay on longer, though, those tips do help. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. And until next time.